Pase. Neymar. La juega profunda. Bale. Vio el desmarque. Atención. Saca el remate.
Do you keep struggling with your finishing? Are your players performing phenomenal missing instead of phenomenal finishing? No need to worry anymore. In this video, I will give you some tips that will fix your finishing problems, so let's get started.
Puede tirar.
Make sure your forward players have one-time shot and acrobatic finishing skills. If you are using English US language, then it might show first-time shot to you instead of one-time shot. These two skills will be very important for good finishing if your forward players do not have these skills. Add these as additional skills. The first-time shot skill will help you to score immediately after receiving the lofted through. Without this skill, he will miss the shot. Acrobatic finishing skill will help you to score goals even when you are in a bad position, so it's a very important skill.
Se le abrió,
Llega justo para interceptar.
intuyó el envío y se la jugó.
Rummenigge. Rummenigge. Gol, 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 gol.
Advanced finishing is a technique that makes your finishing better. When you use this technique, the opponent goalkeeper gets confused for a second, which increases your chance to score the goal. Let's learn how to execute it. First, make a shot. After releasing the shoot button, immediately rotate the joystick to the opposite direction.
Es un premio a la perseverancia, pero no...
Nedved. Gol. Neymar. Neymar.
Parece sencillo, pero créame que no lo es.
Rivaldo.
You all have some crazy obsession with the dash button. You guys press the dash button way earlier and lose the ball. When you are receiving a pass, release the dash button before receiving it. When you have almost received the ball, then use dash button.
Puede ser. Saca el remate.
The reason I am telling you to do this is because to make your finishing better, your players need to be balanced before shooting. If he doesn't have proper control over the ball, he most likely misses. Turning method is a very effective way to make the accurate finishing.
Allí va. Le da desde ahí.
Previously, I have told you to release the dash button before receiving the ball. Do the same thing in this case. Don't press the dash button immediately. Turn your back towards the opponent. Let him press you from the behind. Slowly turn the joystick on the other direction so that he can't reach the ball. After that, press the dash button and get away from him.
Cifras que alcanzó
Le pegó al arco. Le pegó. Le quedó servido el remate otra vez.
tocan y llegan, si afinan la puntería,
Le da de ahí.
intensidad, pierde cierta ambición.
Neymar.
Double touch plus shoot is the most popular way of finishing. We all love it. It looks hard to do for a lot of people. But it's not that hard, actually. Previously, I have told you, when you are about to receive the ball, leave the dash button. Gain the control over the ball. Wait for your opponent to come and press you. If they don't approach you at all, you won't be able to use double touch. When they approach you and almost get close to you, that's when you use double touch.
Allí va. Le da de ahí.
Now, do you need to shoot immediately after using double touch skill? No, you don't. There are different types of scenarios. Sometimes you might still have the space to get in a better position before shooting. If that's the case, then go to a better position, then shoot. Sometimes your opponent can be very close to you already even before receiving the ball. In this case, you will have to immediately use double touch and shoot.
Impresionante disparo.
Sometimes you can use double touch before shooting. Even if there is no opponent ahead, you can do it just to make your finishing better. You can use double touch and shoot when there are too many obstacles ahead.
Gracias a eso se va al descanso.
Ahí va. Oportunidad de gol. Está analizando la situación, viendo qué hacer. Bale. Ahí va. Oportunidad de gol. Neymar recibe con peligro. Allí va. Le da de ahí. Gullit. Y le pega al arco.
Another great way of finishing is using Marseille turn plus shoot. But you will have to use Marseille turn in a little bit differently than double touch. You use double touch when you are going face-to-face with the opponent or going straight, but you use Marseille turn when you are going sideways, not straight. For example, if I shoot in this direction, the goalkeeper will stop the shot. So I want to shoot in the other direction. Now to shoot in that direction, I need to get into a good position. If I can go there, I can be in a good position. But the defender is blocking the way, so I will use Marseille turn skill in a way so that he can't touch the ball. Well, you won't get immediately good at it. You will struggle at first. But when you become good at it, trust me, you will score crazy goals.
Le están haciendo sentir.
Dentro al arco.
Sometimes I see people making shots from so far that it doesn't make sense to me. Like, why would you make a shot that surely doesn't benefit you? For example, look at this clip. You and I both know if I shoot from here, it won't be a goal, there's no chance. You do not even get corner. Instead, you could have passed the ball to your other player and then could have created a better chance. But when you shoot from the D-box area, there are chances that you might score. Even if you can't score, you get corner. You get benefited in some ways, at least. So my point is, don't shoot when you have literally 0% chance of scoring the goal. It is the best to shoot after you make sure that it will be a goal. For example, I know that if I shoot from here, the goalkeeper will stop it, so I will get into a better position first and then shoot.
Y le pega al arco.
No encuentra la manera de llegar al arco. Está demasiado trabado en el medio campo.
¿La aguantará? Metió el disparo. ¡Gol, gol!
But there will be situations when you will have no chance but to shoot. Like when you are under too much pressure and you will definitely lose the ball very soon. You don't even have the opportunity to pass the ball to someone. In this cases, just shoot and hope that you get corners somehow. Sometimes we use stunning shot, sometimes we use normal shot. Undoubtedly, stunning shot is more powerful than normal shot. But stunning shot requires more time to execute, while normal shot requires less time to execute. You might not always get the time and space to use stunning shots. You might lose the ball before using it. That's why you need to use normal shots when you do not have the chance to use stunning shots. Sometimes normal shots are enough to score the goal. It is better to at least make a shot than not being able to shoot at all. I know most of you already know this, but I am just reminding you in case you have gotten too used to stunning shots. I personally use curl shot a lot. Curl shots become harder to stop as far as what I have seen. Goalkeepers save straight shots more than curl shots in my case. So I would recommend you to use more curl shots than you normally do. It might be effective for you.
Aprovechar alguna contra.
El encuentro está 2-0. Ahí va. Oportunidad de gol.
Sometimes it becomes tough to decide what to do during 1-versus-1 with the goalkeeper. In this case, sometimes normal shot works. If you stop dashing and move a little bit left or right and then shoot, that's even better. But in my experience, it's always best to use chip shot in this case. You can also use curl shot in this case. You should also work on your aiming. Make sure when you are shooting, it's on the target. Even if the goalkeeper saves it, no problem. Just try to not shoot outside the goal post. After completing a match, see your stats. If you make 7 shots, 7 shots should be on target. If you make 2 shots, 2 shots should be on target. If you also want to learn different types of shooting skills to cook your opponent, watch this video too. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. See you again soon.